Hello fellow Helldivers, welcome to another exciting video. Today we are doing an in-depth guide on the LAS-17 Double-Edged Sickle. In this video, I will be touching different kinds of conflicted ideas that the community has about the new Double-Edged Sickle, and will be addressing some of the most vital issues with the gun and how you can negate it totally. Stay with me as I will be turning this gun from the worst gun in the game to an S tier primary by the end of this video. If you guys enjoy informative videos like these, do not forget to drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. First, I want to do a quick comparison between the old LAS-17 Sickle and the new Double-Edged Sickle. The LAS-17 Sickle was a light armor penetration weapon with heating issues. So every time the weapon overheated, it stopped firing and needed to change the icing before it resumed firing again. On the other hand, the Double-Edged Sickle is a medium armor penetration weapon. Yes, I said medium armor pen. I will be getting back to it very soon. All overheating protections have been removed in the Double-Edged Sickle, so it keeps on firing even after being overheated at the cost of burning the user. It also does more damage when overheated, but we don't know how much more damage though. Other stats of both these weapons are quite similar, as you can see in the screen right now. Now let's address the major concerns of the community with the gun. There are three major concerns, and those are as follows. When does the Double-Edged Sickle start overheating? Can we negate the burning effect? And is the gun actually a medium penetrating weapon? Let's start with when does the Double-Edged Sickle starts overheating. There are two types of burning in the Double-Edged Sickle. The early semi-overheating burn, where it is burning your arms for a duration with significantly less damage dealt to the user, in comparison to the full overheating burn, where it sets the user's whole body ablaze, killing them very fast. According to my testing, if you're using a random armor from your inventory, like this heavy Winter Warrior armor with 50% limb protection with or without vitality booster, then it starts hurting you with the burn around 4 to 4.5 second marker. If you are using the 75% resistant armor like the light heat seeker armor or the medium Draconaut armor without vitality booster, then it starts hurting you with burn around the same 4 to 4.5 second marker. Like other normal armors, but the burn damage is significantly reduced as you are using the fire resistant armor, allowing you to absorb damage and fire the gun for a longer period of time. But the end result is still the same though. You burn to your demise, but at a slower pace. So, is there no way to negate the overheating burning effect of the weapon? The answer is a yes and a no. Why, you may ask? Let me explain. With the combination of 75% fire-resistant armors like the Heat Seeker or the Draconaut armor with the Vitality Booster, you are able to totally negate the primary burning effect starting at the 4-second marker and keep on firing constantly without taking any damage from the gun until the 14 seconds, where the weapon gets fully overheated and sets the whole user on fire, leading to a fire damage equivalent to a flamethrower burn. Now, by using this combo, you do reduce the damage taken from the burn, but it still hurts quite a bit and can kill you quite fast if you do not jump or stim. With that being said, I don't know any primary weapon in the game that fires for 14 seconds straight and has increased damage over time due to overheating. So I believe if you use the combinations of fire-resistant armor and vitality booster, you already have an amazing primary gun. And if you want to get rid of the overheated mag, just change the icing. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Is the gun really a medium penetration gun or just another light pen sadness? Well, by my testing and what I know about the armor, hit markers, and different levels of penetration in the game, I'm convinced it's a medium pen gun. But Rebels, the Warbond and inventory page says it's a light pen weapon. Okay, let me explain then. For better understanding, we are gonna go briefly over hit markers and penetration in Helldivers 2. First, let's talk about hit markers. When you shoot an enemy and you get a red hit marker, that means your weapon effectively penetrated the enemy's armor and has dealt full damage. When it's a gray hit marker, it signifies your weapon is only partially penetrating the enemy's armor, leading to partial damage dealt. And if you see a ricochet symbol, that means that your weapon cannot penetrate the enemy's armor at all, leading to no damage dealt. Now let's talk about penetration. If the armor penetration is equal to the enemy's armor value, that is, if they are light, medium, or heavy, then the damage dealt is partial or halved. Just to summarize this simply, if you have a medium pen weapon and the enemy also has a medium armor, then you will see a gray symbol when you are shooting at the enemy, signifying that the gun and the enemy are equal in regards to armor and penetration. Thus, you get partial damage output as a result from the weapon. The same applies for the double-edged sickle. When you're shooting a harvester, you get a gray hit marker indicator while aiming for the weak spots in the legs. That means that the gun's penetration level and the enemy's armor are on the same level, leading to partial damage dealt. Now that we all know that the harvester has medium armor on the soft spots of its body, except for the eye, and the hive guards have medium armor on their heads, so shooting those areas with a medium pen gun like the double-edged will show gray markers like you see in this video. In comparison to the stalwart or the LAS-17 shooting a harvester, which gives us ricochet symbols telling us that it is a light pen gun shooting a higher tier armor and dealing no damage. I also killed a harvester by shooting its rear legs with the double-edge sickle, so that seals the argument. Also, a point to note is that in cold planets, it heats up very slowly, giving you a long window to hold down the trigger button. But in hot desert planet, it overheats very fast, like all other weapons that overheat. LAS-17 Double-Edge Sickle is amazing gun when paired with flame-resistant armor and vitality booster. It mows down most enemy types with ease and also can make heavy units run for their money. If you have a fire build loadout, then this weapon will complement it very well as a primary. It is truly an S-tier weapon as it has the equal capacity of cleaning chaff as well as medium armored enemies with ease. This is all that I had for you guys today. I hope the video was helpful and informative. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments about the double-edged sickle. Until next time, this is Rebel signing off. A peace.